Game Kings, The Definition of Game documentary coming soon. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So, in this video, I want to talk about how when you're first dating a girl, you know, when you're first, like, chilling with her, it's like the first date, maybe the second date, you know, maybe you hooked up with her already, maybe you didn't, whatever it is, right? What's going to happen is that if the girl likes you, right? If she's feeling you, she's going to make up a story in her head of who you are, right? What that means is that she's going to, you know, have a conversation with you on a date or whatever. Y'all hanging out, y'all going back and forth, talking about different things. She's getting to know you and all this other stuff. And so, based off of what you say and what you do, she's going to look at you a certain way, right? And then she's going to create this story in her head where you seem like an awesome guy. You know, you're like this really attractive, great guy who, you know, who knows? Maybe you'll be her boyfriend one day. You understand? Maybe you will you know, be the one. You feel what I'm saying? Quote unquote. Right? Now, this happens when she likes you. Like if she's actually liking you, y'all are interacting with each other. And the reason why she does this is because women consistently have this fantasy that they're going to meet, you know, quote unquote Mr. Right, the perfect guy, the guy that's actually going to, you know, he's not gonna be like the other asshole she was with. He's gonna be different. This one's different. You know, he seems different. You know, she's like, I feel like I know him. I feel like I understand him. I get him. He's different, right? But this is the story she's telling herself in her own mind because she wants so desperately to have a certain type of relationship that doesn't really exist. You understand? Because the thing is, you know, what will happen is that when you're in a relationship, you know, it's never going to be smooth sailing all the time. You know, you know, shit happens, right? Now, the reason why you need to be concerned and understand this is because what happens is that because she tells herself the story, right? She's going to interact with you in a way where you are going to perceive her as, you know, like, oh, she's so on point. Like, wow, this girl likes me and she's, you know, you're going to think that she's awesome. You understand? Like, and you know, and I'm not saying that she isn't awesome, but what I'm saying is she's putting her best foot forward at this moment because she likes you. So she's showing you the best version of her right now. And the reason why she's showing you the best version of her right now is because she sees you as that guy who she thinks is going to save her. You know what I'm saying? She thinks that you're the one. You're that guy. So therefore, she's going to project a certain energy that, you know, that she's on point because she wants, you know, to make shit happen. So she's showing you all the good shit. And of course, because it's early, you understand, she's going to show you that good side, right? But what happens is this, is that you're going to end up, let's say you keep seeing this girl. Y'all keep hanging out, y'all hooking up, you're doing your thing, everything seems cool. But at some point, you know, the other side is going to come out, right? Once she starts getting used to you, and also when she starts to realize that you aren't what she thought you were in her head, that's when shit's going to hit the fan. You understand? And this is, you know, funny because this is why a lot of times women, they end up getting disappointed and they're like, oh, all you men are dogs and all you men are the same. It's not necessarily there. There are some guys who be on some fucked up shit and they'll do some fucked up shit. You know, I'm not taking nothing away from that because it's not like, you know, every dude out here is on some cool shit. But there are times where the reason why the woman may look at you like you're on some bullshit at the end of the day is because of how she looked at you from the beginning. Like she had that ideal thought process about you in the first place. She put you on a pedestal. And she put you on a pedestal because she told that story to herself about you. And so when you don't match up to what she thought was in her head, that's when you get all the bullshit. Because at first you're like, damn, this girl's cool as hell. And then later on, as the illusion wears off of who she thought you was, because, you know, you're not perfect, right? She's going to start acting funny towards you. And also she'll just start acting funny just in general because the real her is also coming out. So the illusion she had for you and the illusion that you had basically for her because you thought she was how she was when you first met her, all the illusions are fucking falling apart now. You understand? So what happens is that when these women tell themselves these stories about you, that's what starts off the situation where, you know, you think everything is all hunky-dory with the chick, but it's really just, it's because it's at the beginning. She's on her best behavior. She's excited to be with you. Then as time goes on and that illusion wears off and she sees the real you when that fantasy, you know, dissolves, right? That's when she's sort of like, you know, disappointed. She's upset. You aren't the type of guy that she thought you were. Because also at the beginning of the situation, you know, you're going to be different in her eyes than how you are going to be later. Because as you get used to her, as you know, y'all been fucking already, so all of that first impression shit is out the window. Now we get to the nitty gritty of, you know, each other, right? But that story that she has of you in her head is what gave you the perception of her being this super awesome woman because she was cooperating and put her best foot forward at the beginning. But as time goes on and then the illusion wears off of how she sees you, she starts acting just regular towards you, or she just starts acting on some funny shit because one, that's her actual other side of her personality, and two, because the illusion wore off, she's kind of low-key like disappointed that who she thought you were isn't the reality. This is why you'll have in the beginning everything seem cool and then all of a sudden shit just falls off. It's because of that illusion. You see what I'm saying? So this, and again, this is why I tell guys, if you want a girlfriend, wait 12 to 18 months, a year or a year and a half, because you have to actually see what's going on with the situation. You understand? So yeah, that's pretty much it. Listen, guys, if you have any questions, make sure you click the link below, and I'll let you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.
Now, before you go, make sure you click the link below to get your free copy of the audio program, Undeniable Game. This program is going to teach you 7 easy-to-follow tips on how to really attract beautiful women.
In this audio program, you'll learn exactly what you need to do to become that confident man women are attracted to. You'll also learn what you must do to become better at approaching and talking to women. You'll learn why women don't return your calls and what to do to increase the chances of women returning your calls. You'll also learn the only time you should call or text a woman. You'll learn how to start conversations with women. You'll learn the mindset you must have to be successful with women. You'll also learn the main thing you need to do to figure out if a woman is really interested in you, and much more.
So make sure you click the link below to get your copy today.